Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of How to Minecraft. I'm standing behind this block that I definitely didn't place, next to another block that I definitely didn't place, next to some more blocks that I didn't place. These Endermen are driving me crazy! Absolutely crazy. They're griefing up my builds. I know that I didn't put blocks here because this was a completely... I didn't put a block over there either. The heck, Enderman? We need game rule. Enderman, stop breaking my world. Today is a huge day, big day, exciting day. All the things are not all the things, but a lot of things are happening today. I've put it off for long enough. I have seen the comments. I have seen the ire. I have seen the discussion. It is time for me to build a proper house. So I started off in this world a little starter shack, okay? It's right over here, still have it built. It hasn't changed much even. I think that it got struck with lightning at one point and kind of burned down a little bit. But it's over here. This is the starter shack, and it was a great starter shack. Then I needed to upgrade, and I moved out of the starter shack, and I've kind of lived all over, and I started living basically in my hall of things, in my item hall. It's a great place just to kind of open up, be here, and then all the items are here. But this is not a place to live. This is not a place to actually call home. I need to make a real house, and these just need to be buildings around the house. So let's do it. There was a time when I was like, oh, I want to build everything as little buildings, and each little building is gonna have its own little thing. Well, I'm kind of building a mansion. Is gonna be my idea now. Is a big old house, and every room can be themed to a different task or a different thing. And I already have some inspiration on what we're gonna do there. The first thing is is that we need to actually kind of put down a floor plan of where the house is gonna go and how is it gonna be. And I'm thinking that this pillar right here is actually part of that plan. Is this right here is the middle of my quarry, which is right directly underneath. And I think that the entrance to the house should be able to kind of show off this cool little pillar thing. A pillar, it's the beacon. And so I'm going to kind of build it around that, which means that I'm going to have to tear down a ton of trees. So I'm going to deforest this whole area so I can put in a mansion. Okay, that's probably not good to do in real life, but here in Minecraft, it's totally fine. So let's get started. By the way, I'm like not expecting to I don't know, have a finished house by the end of this episode. I think this is just gonna be like the outline and like me describing where my future, this is my vision board episode. Okay, the area has been cleared of trees. It's looking big enough, I think. I guess. I don't know. I mean, I assume. Like, right? It's got to be big enough, right? Stuff is still despawning. I think that I want to have a really, really blank slate. And for that, I think I'm going to terraform the ground. I think. Should I? Okay. Yeah. Yes, I'm deciding right now. I'm gonna terraform the ground. The good news is that we have the haste beacon here, so things will go very quickly. I'm gonna just try to make. Well, hello there. Well, hello. Why have you been coming by so recently? I don't need you. So I'm gonna try to make it all one level so that it'll be very easy to make rooms and sketch out the whole idea. Oh, also my inventory is like crazy full, and I need to empty it so that I can pick up some of this dirt. Okay, so the ground has been leveled, and there's a lot of space. I feel like I hope that it's enough. I think that this is gonna be enough. It definitely is nice. It's like, it's almost calming that everything is like the same level. I love it. Now I'm gonna take some of the logs that I got from chopping down all these trees. Oh, it's turning into nighttime. Oh no. And we're gonna make a whole bunch of planks. And this is going to be what we use to sort of sketch out the house. I love sketching out houses. I love it. And with this one specifically, I feel like how I want to make it. My cat is here, if you're wondering what this furry tentacle is. How I like to build homes, and especially this house, is I want to sketch it out, and then I want to go room by room, making something special, making it interesting, making it cool. And then I'll add the outside, and I'll add the outside all at once. And so the outside's gonna look like a total weird mess of rooms and whatnot. And it's just gonna look like that until we're kind of finished, or until I feel like we're pretty finished. So I want this to be sort of some type of like special space to the whole thing, like some nice grand room or whatever. So I'm gonna sort of make this be space, and then probably there's going to be a little bit of an entrance, and obviously here I'm gonna use this as a line. This is the center line, and I'm gonna add just a little bit of like a foyer type of thing. So we're gonna do that. There we go. Something like this. That looks pretty cool. And of course I'm going to make sure that it is odd. I do not want to make a massive house and then have it be on an even number of things, so keep that in mind. Okay, and like I said, this is just a sketch, so I may rip this up, you know, if I don't like it, we may decide, no. You know what I really want to get rid of is wandering traders. Get out of here. Okay, I'm not sure other than like a grand entrance, what this space is going to be, but there we go. We have a grand entrance. Now, I sort of sketched out some notes about what I might want all the other rooms to be, and I kind of feel like I should keep them a little secret. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. I have no idea. But I do have an idea of what I want all of our rooms to become. And so I'm going to kind of just build a few extra rooms off to the side of this building. That list was basically just to give me like how many extra rooms should I have. And I don't think that I want this to be symmetrical. I think I'm going to like force myself to build unsymmetrically, and I think that that's gonna end up looking good. Crossing my fingers. It's Minecraft, so we can always just, you know, rebuild stuff if it's incorrect, if it's not good looking. I've decided that I want this room bigger, so we need to expand. It's looking pretty big. Is it too big? Is my house too big? Oh gosh, I don't know. Maybe. Well, I do this in anything. I'm like, okay, time to build a house. It's gonna be a big house. It's gonna be a massive house. You ain't never seen such a big house. I think that this is where I'm gonna stop for today. So we basically have 3 rooms. So I have a little entrance, and then a big main room, which I think this is going to be where I spawn in, and I'll be able to do a few things and then leave. And then I have a room off to the side. What's it gonna be? I'm gonna tell you when I make it. And then we have a big room off to the side. What's it gonna be? I'll tell you when we get to it. And then I have like a medium-sized room. I love it when the elytra activates and you just kind of float for a little while. We have a medium-sized room over here. It's not too big, but I think this is perfect. And in fact, maybe I should like make it longer. Ooh, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Look at that Enderman stealing blocks. Is there 2 of it? Do you have 2? No, you were just teleporting around. Come on, attack me. Give me my blocks back. Get out of here, you meanie. Okay, this is. I feel like I can't go any bigger. Otherwise, it's too big. There we go. Gorgeous room. Okay, so these are the starter rooms, and this is the foundation, basically, for the house. So in the next few videos, we are going to be building on this and finding out what kind of each room is going to be. And I think the next episode, I'll build out this whole area. Well, it may not seem like it to y'all, but to me, this has actually taken quite a long time. There was a lot of terraforming and chopping of trees and waiting for them to despawn, and I'm loving it. Look at that. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. This is a new project, a big project. It's similar to the prison over there. It's going to take a few episodes. I like it. Finally, we are getting a house. The house we deserve, okay? I deserve better than to live in a storage room, okay? That's what's happening. And it's the house that Waffles deserves, too. She's here, and she approves. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe for future videos. Tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights. Thank you so much to those of you who are members of the channel. You guys directly support me. If you want to directly support me, you can become a member, or you can buy some merchandise at helloomg.com. See you in the next video. Bye!